Guess last night at a church meeting, Reverend Rusty told his entire congregation that he killed DeBeck and our other recent victims. He was then arrested by Chief Duncan. So let's get into what you got. Track one.
We went over, we met with Mr. Wist. Turns out OSL is a secret society that existed here in the early 30s and 40s. Its members were all the prominent businessmen of Sunrise.
Okay.
He wouldn't reveal any members' names, but he did give us a lead.
Told us to look at this address, which is 1102 Kiley Street on the second floor.
We believe that that may be the headquarters of the secret society.
Okay, track two, DeBeck's limo. The .357 shell that you recovered has come back, and it does match the other crime scenes. Whoever killed the general is the same person or persons who killed the other victims here in town. All right, let's get to what we're going to do today. Track one, Killer Clue team. I want you to follow up this by going to the OSL meeting hall. Find out what this OSL was about and who was in it. Also, I'd like you guys to follow up then on the second part of it. A couple of days ago, you received a tip from the manager of the Truckers Motor Lodge. He caught someone ransacking the same cabin where the burnt man killed himself. He saw a pickup truck flee the scene and he gave chase. Chief Duncan has found a truck matching the description out on the Old Fire Road and has asked you to search the site. Look for anything that might tell us where something was ransacked in the disfigured man's motel room. Track two. I want you to assist Duncan and interrogate Reverend Crandall. Find out if he's the killer. There's certain things that happened at his crime scenes or these murders that only the killer would know.
Right.
Now, this is the situation, all right? I got two cameras set up in there. I'm gonna have one of you guys going here, one of you guys staying out here with me.
Right.
All right? Whoever's going in to interrogate uses this. You got an earpiece so you can hear what we're saying to you.
Okay.
All right? So, who's gonna go in there first?
My father built the first church of Sunrise. My mom's mother built the church I grew up in. Did you study the Bible when you were growing up? Yeah. I've been in church probably since I was 6, 7 years old. Justice will bring joy to the righteous, but terror to evildoers. Proverbs.
1102 Kiley, that's like in a locked up building. We're gonna have an expert in security train you in entry techniques.
Jeff, just stand right here so people don't see what we're doing.
Nice.
There's a deadbolt on this. It's gonna break.
Hold the back of me.
You're gonna wreck the door.
It's one way to do it.
Jeff was getting a little aggravated and getting on my nerves. The stretch of the investigation is getting to him.
Bingo!
Holy cow. That's amazing.
Look at that.
Yep.
The Lupin.
Check out that one. Dead man tells no tales. And we walked into what looked to me like a courtroom, covered with dust everywhere, cobwebs. It was a crime organization. After one of their sessions, they walked out and never came back, like they just ended one day.
So what happened at Miss Blodgett's house? I go into the house, and I'm going back into the kitchen, and I see her moving into the other room. And I chase her, and I knock her down, and I shave her head. It keeps getting stuck, and I'm just ramming it through. I grab the cord that's lying on the floor, and I wrap it around her neck, and I pull it tight from both ends. And I just hold on to it. And I'm looking right into her eyes, and she dies.
But that's not how she died.
And Thibodeau, there's a shovel. I started hitting him with this shovel. I beat him to death. Flint's was the worst. Abby was sitting on her bed. I stabbed her. I can't believe it. I was sticking a knife into this girl that I loved so much.
What do you say?
He's lying. We saw brain tissue, remember that.
I can't hold him unless he says something to the kid.
Reverend Rusty would kind of
throw everything off by a little bit. I don't know if he was doing this on purpose, if he maybe is the killer and he was doing that on purpose, because the killer obviously is a smart person.
Hold on. Here we go. Look at this.
What you have?
Recorded transcription of the final minutes. Order of the Scarlet Lupin.
Order of the Scarlet.
Say we take it. I mean,
You gonna bring this machine?
well,
Take it.
all right.
We know he's not the one. I mean, we've established that.
is the killer
I don't think he's the killer.
I gotta kick him loose now. I'm gonna have to kick him. I can't hold him with this. There's nothing legal about being crazy as long as you don't harm yourself or harm others. There you go.
What's up, guys?
What's going on? How'd it go? Thank you, Reverend, man. You knew everything that happened first, but then on another question, he's like, I shaved her just making that noise, and I was like, damn, that's pretty good. And then he goes, and then I just wrapped a cord around her neck.
Do you think that he was just making all that up today?
He could have. He could have made it all up. I mean, he could really be the killer.